back with you. Johnny Jenkins back at it. I tell you what, conditions have changed quite a bit since we were last out here, man. It's interesting how much even little ponds can change in a matter of a couple days or a week. So last time we were out here, we were getting ready. It was warming up and the fish were moving up, you know, getting ready to lay eggs. I feel like, you know, pretty pre-spawn, you know. And you know, they're getting up on beds, mostly males hanging around and some big males, but they were in a weird funky kind of mood. And I think the water was just a little too cold. They're a little bit behind, and then we had a big front and some more rain, and it's been one hell of a rainy season here. A lot of rain, and the pond went way back up again, flooded like crazy, and the fishing was tough. I didn't really come out here but once, and now the water has come back down, and this place has like a little flow pipe to where water will come in and out pretty quick. So it's pretty good with how fast the water will go down, and it clears up incredibly when that happens. When you get that flood and then the water's gushing back out and it's coming back down, it really clears up, and the water is so much clearer right now than even when it was recently, which is what we really want for sight fishing, especially since it's still a little bit flooded. It's still high, and we're gonna walk around here and see. I mean, I really want to sight fish. I've got some stuff a little bit better prepared today to just cast around for fish, you know, hanging just wherever they might be besides on a bed. Man, the water is so much clearer. I swear it seems like the water is twice as clear. No doubt about it. I'm looking at a bed right here. There's some bluegill on it, wedge bass locked on the bed. The bluegill, they're fighting basically. But also another thing, this is what's really key too, is that with the front, now we're on the back side of it where it's starting to warm up. It's been warming up the last couple days. It was almost 80 yesterday. It's going to be pretty warm again today. And with everything going on, it's good, but we've also got a full moon, and I think it definitely helps. So we're gonna look around. The only thing I don't really like is at the moment where I really want to fish, the wind is kind of pushing in here, and it's not much, but it really hurts the sight fishing. It's blowing the pollen over here, making it kind of tough. I see that male, the smaller male that we were fishing for, so I don't think they're on that bed. They're on the one over here. It was, remember last episode, man, it was crazy. They freaking moved from one side of the cove or the pocket to the next, you know, literally in one day. One day they were on this other side, and then the next day they're right here, wanting to spawn over there instead. I think it's because the water started going down and the bed that they were on was getting a little bit too shallow. So it looks like they're definitely pushing back up. We've got a couple more days of some good, stable, warm weather. So, you know, I think things are just definitely going to get better. And then we're going to have, you know, some like really, you know, some more adverse conditions, more storms, possibly rain. I don't really know. It might be thunderstorms. We'll have to see. But getting a look up here where we saw those better quality fish, and there is the male looking like he's acting the same. That's a big male. And you know, just getting a look, you see what we can see here. I think, you know, they're getting close, man, but I think it's gonna possibly be another day where you're just gonna have to cast around for kind of cruising fish a little bit. But this is kind of the view we're looking at. Get that water willow. See, this place, normally that water willow doesn't have really any water on it, but it does now. And I don't really have a really good flip and pitch set up to get up in there. I didn't bring one. I might be able to manage something. I might. We'll see. But I'm gonna just try and cast around here, see if maybe I can get this male fired up and get going. will take that. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Just throw a little drop shot, real finesse. This is really light line. And then I got a little bitty, I guess this is like a watermelon seed ribbontail worm. I'm giving it a try on the drop shot. You never know. It's real small. It's probably like probably about 4 inches long. Little, I think that's like a little 1/8 ounce weight. Just trying to be real finesse. These fish are just coming up, and they're really quite spooky. And but they're really moving up strong. I mean, this is the best I've seen it so far in the spring up here as far as fish movement. They're really moving up, and I'd say within the next week from now they're going to be dropping some eggs. So the females, you know, I'm seeing a bunch of small males, and you know, some of them are on beds, but most of them are kind of cruising around. A bunch of little bass, and then some little bluegills and stuff, and you know, it's starting to get right. You know, I think the females are, that's why I'm throwing this, something finesse, something I can get out there a little bit out here where the females might be hanging out on the outsides, just a little bit off the bank, but they're close. That's like one of the most aggressive little mucks I've ever seen. He was chasing everything. He's mad, dude. It was funny. I cast in there, had my drop shot in there, he bit, I snagged it, lost my weight, and then just threw in there completely weightless with it because I knew he'd probably bite it. The buck is gone. I think she's about to bite. Here she goes. She's got it. She's getting it. She's getting it. She's getting it. She's getting it. She's got it. Got her that time, though. You're not coming off this time, big girl. No, you're not.